ANSU FATI for a worldie for a third! Oh, yes! Hey guys, welcome back to the Barcelona rebuild save here on FIFA 22. Thank you for all of your support on the transfer window episodes over the past couple of days. Really appreciate it. If we could hit 1,000 likes again, that would be great. We were just shy yesterday, or was it the day before? Just shy as I record this the day before. Yesterday so far is at 522, and the day before it's had the full third had the full 24 hours is at 950. So let's not fall below the 1,000 likes more than once or twice, shall we? Please, let's keep it above and keep pushing the content to new people, because new people are seeing it with the amount of likes that you guys are putting on the video, and we're getting some more subscribers, which is great. Welcome in if you're one of the new people that have arrived recently. Right, we continue on today with a busy month, but we should absolutely be comfortable in simulating both legs against Midtjylland. So they're basically non-events. Now, with the league situation, I'm very happy with how it's going. So I'm going to play the cup game against Espanyol and sim the league game against Espanyol. We'll also play Atleti and Valencia today, and then see what happens in the next month, because there's Elche, Osasuna and Real Madrid. And to be honest, hopefully there's going to be more Copa del Rey games and more Europa League games in our short-term future. Obviously, long-term future, we want Champions League, not Europa League. That's kind of my fault. Well, we're in the Europa League, but it happened in real life, and somehow it managed to happen here as well. Right, if we beat Espanyol, we may even get semi-finals of the Copa del Rey before the next month, and we'll just play it by ear. But we're going to start with Espanyol in the Copa del Rey, because it's a competition I would like to do well in. I would like to win, in fact, and get it done and out of the way in this first season, so we can concentrate on the League and Champions League moving forward. Thank you for your feedback. I've changed Ferran Torres' number again to the one that he's actually been given by Barcelona. And there was one other thing I wanted to address. That was the Frenkie de Jong bid. Kind of a split with regards to that. A lot of you saying if it had been 200 million or so and upwards, then I could have accepted it or should have accepted it. But a couple of other people saying quite rightly that Xavi had said that Frenkie de Jong was very much part of his plan in real life. So I perhaps would like to replicate that here as Xavi Hernandez, to replicate Frenkie de Jong being kind of the key man in our midfield. We do have a lot of young central midfielders that we could look to, but Frenkie's young himself. So, right, let's crack on, shall we? Let's go and play Espanyol away from home in the Cup. I will actually take Frenkie out here for Gavi. And actually, Fati can come in for Ricky Pudge. And Pedri can go out there. Get Fati back in the starting lineup, at least in the short term. Piqué, unfortunately, isn't fit enough, but we can throw Longley in there. And that's all we'll do for now. Right, let's go and play Espanyol away from home. You see their starting lineup there, 4-1-4-1. So let's dive straight to the action at the RCDE Stadium. RCD Espanyol, evidently, and hopefully get ourselves through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. Corner for Espanyol in the 18th minute. And Barber delivers, and delivers well. It is not dealt with well by Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Punches that straight back out for another corner. And Barber delivers again poorly for a second time. ANSU FATI gets rid. Corey does well to get past me there. And here he is again. Back out to Mbaba, Gori and Barber. Oh, I thought I could get a block on that. Ter Stegen called upon again, and Lauren is continually the closest man to scoring in this game. And Barber will try again for a third time. Can he beat the man at the near post? He can. Lauren has come even closer this time. He's flashed just wide. He's drawn a save from the keeper. Now he's hit the post. Espanyol should probably be 1-0 up in this game, but somehow they're not. We might be sooner rather than later if this move continues the way that it has been. Over the top to Jordi Alba. Great position. Good save by Diego Lopez, the experienced goalkeeper, down well to deny Jordi Alba. And Barber, it's got Lauren on the run. It's he who will look for and find. Wary of him turning back inside on his left again. Slowed him up at least. And Barber, can I get a secondary defender to that? We can. Oh, it still falls to Lauren. He's hit the woodwork again, but he's offside. Jesus Christ. Espanyol are dangerous, you know. Really dangerous. This has been a really tough game defensively, and I absolutely cannot cope with Lauren up top. He's destroying me defensively. Hopefully, it won't be long before we take the lead. Gavi! It wasn't long before we took the lead. Gavi! 1-0 Barcelona against the run of play. Lo siento, Español. Not that I care much. To Dada, back to Puado. They've taken Loren off at half-time. Bafflingly. He's torn me apart in that first half. They brought De Matter on. If he ends up getting them back in the game, then fair enough, inspired decision. But I am so happy to see the back of Loren, because you guys saw exactly what he was doing to me in that first half. Unplayable. Absolutely unplayable. Nothing I could do against him in any situation that we came up against him in that first half. It's just ridiculous. One of the best striking performances against me I've seen for a while. Ferran Torres in there to Gavi, looking for ANSU Fati off the injury table and back into the starting lineup, but not back in the goal contribution column. Oh, there's a man free at the back post, as well as a man in the middle as well. Marc-Andre, how the hell have you done that, pal? Christ. Keeping it out very, very well indeed. Mbaba with the delivery. I thought that was where De Matter was going to be like, this is why I was substituted onto the pitch. Well, he came close, but the keeper in the way on this occasion. Mbaba. Oh, De Matter has now justified the decision from the manager. And Espanyol are level. De Matter. Driven to Mbaba. Quickly across here to Puado. Moving it quickly now. Really tough to deal with. And I was concerned. Very much so, as that was flying towards the back of the net. De Matter has completely altered the game. And I thought Loren was outrageous, but De Matter's doing just as good a job at terrorising my backline. De Jong to Gavi. They've tightened up in the middle there. You can see the three central midfielders, the two centre mids and the CDM are just so narrow here for Espanyol that it's practically impossible to get past them. Ferran Torres. Here comes Mingueza on the overlap. Back to Ferran Torres again. There's Frenkie de Jong off the bench. But his shot is blocked at source. This tough game against Espanyol continues to be exactly that. What a ping. What a ping. That is one of the best goals we've seen scored against us all year. And it might be a goal that knocks us out of the competition. But if you can split an entire defence with a first-time pass like that, then you deserve to go through. Wow. Alex Vidal, former Barcelona man, stayed in the city, just to the other half of it. Barre over the top. They're trying those lofty balls again. It worked beautifully for their second goal. We slot Ferran Torres through that gap. Yes, we can. Ansu Fati's with me, but I shouldn't need him. Ferran Torres will bury it. 2-2. And it looks like extra time might be on the cards here in the Copa del Rey. Oh, brave. Brave to run and cut the ears in front of the home fans in a derby like that. We'll take the goal, though. Really well created. And it's 2-2. This is a cracking cup tie. Oh, but it's well intercepted there by Gori. And we're over the 100-minute mark now. We haven't had a penalty shootout on FIFA 22 at all, I don't think. Not played, anyway. I don't recall having one at Chesnoid FC. I certainly haven't had one here at Barcelona yet. I genuinely don't think I've had a penalty shootout. Oh, no, I might have. I think I did actually at Chesnoid FC, and we missed all three of ours and lost by 3-0. You guys will remember better than me, but I think that actually might be the case. But certainly I haven't won a penalty shootout on FIFA 22 so far, and we are 15 minutes away from one. Quickly into Barra. Nicely intercepted by Mingueza. Frenkie to Ricky Puig, trying to split the defence, and he's done exactly that. Ansu Fati for a worldie for a third! Oh, yes! Back in the starting lineup, back on the score sheet. Ansu Fati may well have just won us this cup quarter-final. in his first appearance after his 2 months out with injury. You can see Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Vamos! Vamos! That might well be us through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey, and it's certainly a goal worth watching again. Beautiful through ball from Riqui Puig, I think it was. And then ANSU Fati just scoops it. He gets enough under it with a technique that he goes up over the keeper and back down again. Oh, it's a gorgeous goal. Postcard finish. That is us through, surely, to the semi-finals. ANSU Fati doing the business. Barre. Oh, he's fouled him. They will get the free kick, even though De Jong gets to the ball. Sergi Dada. Is he going to go for goal? He's not. He's lofting it in. Eric Garcia will head it up. Can Mingueza now get it away? He can. We're sat deep. We're sat very deep. Nobody's really pushed out from that free kick. Ter Stegen makes the save. And time is not on their side. You're right, Derek Gray. But they do have the ball in a decent position from the set piece. Sergi Dada's header goes over the bar, though. And surely now, that is us through to the next round. We will punt it long and waste as many seconds as we possibly can. Memphis flicks that on nicely. Oh, lads, that was not easy at all. But we are through to the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. What a game of football that was. Enthralling cup game. 13 chances Espanyol had. We had 6. Just edging possession, 51-49. Oh, and as if that wasn't difficult enough, we've now got to go and play Atletico Madrid in the league. Deary me, what a game. When we first played Atleti at the Metropolitano, they destroyed me by 2-0. Jan Oblak made a number of saves, though, and we were kind of competitive, but Atleti got the victory. Felipe, Jose Maria Jimenez and Stefan Savic at the back for them. Again, they're going with a 3-4-2-1. Get there eventually. Sigankov and Rodrigo de Paul are their wide men, with Koke and Angel Correa sat in the middle. You'd imagine that de Paul and Correa should probably be the other way around. But Thomas Lemar is leading the line through the middle, with Joao Felix and Griezmann either side of him. Trying something different, Atleti, as are we, because, well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. Sergio Roberto in at right back, Piqué in at centre back, Depay moved out wide, and Correa up top. Ousmane Dembele in out on the right hand side of midfield. We are not necessarily low on numbers, but low on fatigue. Oh, sorry, high on fatigue, low on stamina. So we're struggling in a certain couple of areas to keep everybody fit at the moment. But as we've mentioned, we cannot sign anyone else until we're under that wage budget. So that continues to be the main port of call for us moving forward. We're not far away from it, though. And like we say, each season we'll be upping it by about 10 million euro. So we're really getting close now. And with Ousmane Dembele set to leave us at the end of this season, it could even be that we're in a position to start signing players right at the very beginning of next year. We'll have to wait and see how things transpire. But for now, we're still over wage budget. And we're still trying to save pennies where we can, whilst save face and win as many points as possible. To Sergio Roberto, Ousmane quickly in there to Riqui Puig. This is good football. Will it lead to anything? Maybe. Frankie. Here's Ousmane. Oh, back to Frankie. And Riqui Puig. Deflected by Correa. Did it hit an arm? Oh no, it's just Koke picking up a yellow card for something earlier on in the game. Right then, from the corner. Where are you, Mr. Correa? About the penalty spot. Guess where this is headed? Now win that header. Oh, he did as well. And Jan Oblak makes a reactionary save at the near post to ensure that we don't take a 1-0 lead. Wow. He's not the strongest, as we've mentioned before, Correa. But in aerial battles, given the opportunity to try and utilise his frame, he does do well. It was an atrocious attempt at a... Oh, Memphis didn't lock onto the ball. Atrocious attempt at a pass there a moment ago, but we still were able to try and create something, but that didn't go too well. Oh, that will come to Correa again, though. Ousmane Dembele. Can't get it under control quickly enough before De Paul takes it away from him. A fairly level opening half an hour here, and we will get it away And the option down the line is Memphis. Some good control. He's done that well. Busquets pushing forward when needed. And Correa could be in through this gap. Come on, Enrique. Oh, he just... Why did it have to be Viktor Sigankov back on the cover there with the pace to get to him? Oh, there's an extra man there. Jordi Alba's done superbly well. But he should never have been playing both men on in the first place. Should have just stepped. Memphis Depay into Frenkie. Steps away from the challenge. Memphis. Jordi Alba. Looking for Enrique. Needs support from deep. It didn't arrive. I was hoping Ricky Puig would step forward. Playing it about nicely is Memphis. Going for it. Black with a good save. 20 to go. Still 0-0. Our semi-final of the Copa del Rey has been drawn 3 days after this game against Villarreal. Leg 1 of 2, I might add. The second leg in the next month. Griezmann getting away from me there. PK with a decent header. So, not only have we got this game and the Espanyol one in quick succession, but now we have a third as well, which is just going to make it even more difficult. Oh, I could get the ball down the line to manage the squad as best we can. It's just getting more and more difficult now as the season kicks into overdrive and the fixture numbers build up and the fixture list gets more and more congested. But we're holding our own here against Atleti. Like I say, we lost against them last time we played them. But we're not losing against them this time. We're holding our own. It's 0-0. Sergio Roberto on the overlap. Tired legs everywhere. Hopefully not tired minds. Still alert enough to make the right decisions at the right time. Over to Memphis. He tried earlier on and... Oh! Jan Oblak was equal to it. Not that time. This is the episode of Worldies. ANSU Fati against Espanyol. Memphis Depay against Atletico Madrid. Let's go. That's a huge goal. The 1-2 with Jordi Alba. The space is there. A great goal. It's a phenomenal goal, Stuart Robson. A phenomenal goal. Memphis Depay with a touch of class. Gorgeous finish. Grins all round. Let's go. Depay into Thomas Lemar. Don't rule Atleti out yet. Don't rule Atleti out yet. Kondogbia off the bench for Angel Correa. And they might look to utilise his height. Ter Stegen comes and claims. Blow your whistle, ref. That'll do. That'll do. Huge 3 points against Atletico Madrid. Grande 3 puntos. Oh. That's such... I mean, I would have been happy enough with the point. But to get all three. To get all three. It's huge. Absolutely massive. It could potentially send us top of the table. Longlake confirmed now as sold and will leave us to Roma when the transfer window opens again in the summer. Right. Not everybody's fully fit. We are going to have to rotate again, I think, for this game against Villarreal. But we'll play Espanyol again, Valencia and Athletic Club de Bilbao tomorrow. And Sim again, both Michelin games, as we mentioned. I was going to try and do it all in this episode, but obviously... it's not going to pan out that way because we're trying to prioritise the Copa del Rey at the moment with the league form holding its own. Right, Villarreal away, on the way, after I've answered some questions in a language I don't understand. Villarreal in this cup semi-final leg 1. Geronimo Rulli in goal. Ruben Peña, Raul Albiol, Pau Torres and Pedraza as their back 4. Benassa, Pino, Trigueros, Dani Parejo and Danjuma is their midfield with Gerard Moreno up top. Scored a very good header against us last time we played Villarreal. Sergio Asenjo on the bench this time. He played against us last time. I think Estupinian started as well. Vicente Iborra aging but on the bench still. Boulay Dia, Serge Aurier, Moy Gomez started against us last time. And Nicholas Jackson is the final man on their bench. My side is slightly changed, as you might have imagined, with the nature of the fixture list right now. So Nico Gonzalez is in at the defensive of the 3 midfield players, as is Gavi in centre mid, and Longley comes in at left back for Jordi Alba, who is playing as many games as I can possibly get out of him, but is also very, very tired most of the time. Leg 1 of the semi-final. We fought damned hard to get out of the quarters. Let's make it count. Oh, he's run straight into Longley there. And it will immediately look to send Pedri away. And look at the space on the far side for Ferran Torres. If he can bring this down, which he can, it's a dream start away from home against the Yellow Submarine. The ball over wasn't the best, in all honesty, at all. But Pau Torres has got to ask questions of himself there. He's got to do better. Just waiting to see where it dropped, and he definitely should have done better with that. But take nothing away from Ferran Torres. Buried it beautifully. Into the back of the net it flies. Here's... Oh, no, this is the league. The cup even, isn't it? Not the league. But second goal in 3 games in this competition. So certainly choosing his moments and scoring the goals when they need to be scored. Ferran Torres. Hopefully he can do more of the same in La Liga as well. Jeremy was very impressed with him for Spain in the Nations League earlier this year. He and Gavi both very, very good indeed. If Pedri was onside here, this is a real chance. Oh, they could not have been more unlucky, Villarreal. Pedri was just onside, and Memphis, I couldn't get the shot away quickly enough to beat the keeper first time. But I couldn't have gotten luckier. It's hit the keeper. It's hit their number 28. Can't quite see who that is there off that previous camera angle. His name was too small for me to be able to read, but it's cannoned off him and gone into the back of the net. And unfortunately for Villarreal, they find themselves, it was Benacer, they find themselves 2-0 down inside 10 minutes. Thankfully for them, there is a second leg, because I think this one is potentially all gone already. Jeremy Pino into Manu Trigueros, Parejo. Wow, the save from ter Stegen. The save from ter Stegen. Good evening. Brilliant stop from the now 91 rated Marc-Andre ter Stegen. I was concerned at the very beginning of this save that he wasn't performing that well, as he hasn't been in real life, was making the odd mistake, but he's been incredible the past couple of episodes. Marc-Andre ter Stegen certainly getting better and better and better as the season goes by. Villarreal trying their hardest here, though, to get themselves back into this game. Pedraza could dig a cross in. Longley outmuscles him, and they won't get anything from that. Oh, they will get the corner. Footwork from the defender. They're not good enough. Parejo to deliver it. And it is a good delivery too. Eric Garcia will head it behind for another corner. Maybe we shouldn't write Villarreal out of this yet. 2 goals very early on to give us a decent advantage, but I guess still plenty of time, even in this fixture, let alone the tie, for Villarreal to work something from it. Manu Trigueros trying to keep the pressure on. Half an hour approaching. And Nico Gonzalez has done brilliantly. Can Pedri get to... That's not Pedri, it's Ferran Torres. It wouldn't even let me lock on. I was trying to get there and then turn. And as it happened, it just made me turn away. Nico Gonzalez does brilliantly again. And Ferran Torres has sent 2 men to ground with that. And will lift the ball over the top for Memphis Depay. It would be a beautiful way to go 3-0 in front. He's kicked it straight at Geronimo Rulli. Unbelievable. Moreno. Back there to Danjuma. Nicely intercepted by Mingueza. It will be a corner, however. So we can't keep them out for too long. Danny Parejo will... Actually, probably take that short. No, he has whipped it and delivered it. It's flicked on. Raul Albiol, of all people, the former Real Madrid centre-back. Enrique, of all people, trying to do the defensive clearance. Those two are the wrong way round. It should be the striker having the effort and the defender doing the defending. Kimpembe to Chelsea is a transfer confirmed, as we saw at the end of the transfer window episode yesterday. Mingueza finds Correa. Oh, trying to squeeze it to Frenkie de Jong, but can't. Still, we're putting the pressure on, and still as Villarreal press to try and get themselves back in it. They will leave gaps at the back. Don't write off a 3rd goal just yet. Longley. Out to ANSU FATI, who's come off the bench here for us. Duarte in nicely to Nico Gonzalez. We'll try and Barca it about a bit. Nice ball into Mingueza, and you can see he's pointing for it there, Pedri, and he'll find Ferran Torres. ANSU FATI's trying to get back into the box, who sent 1 defender to ground. Here's Duarte. Oh, this could be very Barcelona-esque if we can work this into the back of the net. Kind of cannoned off Correa as he was trying to take his first touch and fell straight to Ferran Torres. Now actually going the other way. Oh, if Dia had had a decent first touch, they might have had the chance to counter and get one back. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri still there. Nico Gonzalez forward. Duarte's through that gap. Duarte looking for ANSU Fati through the channel, but can't find him. Oh, we're getting close to playing these proper old school Barcelona moves with everything but that final pass in that situation. But I don't have a Xavi or an Iniesta to be quite that accurate. Ferran Torres, however, does find Duarte, but he gets out-muscled by Raul Albiol. And it will be probably now just a 2-0 victory from this first leg in the Copa del Rey semi-final. But 2-0 is certainly enough to make us heavy favourites for the second leg. Heavy enough favourites, I'd argue, to probably be able to rotate quite heavily for... Oh, I was supposed to go to Duarte. For that second leg, depending on what the fixture list looks like around there. Although, at present, with us having not played those Europa League ties yet, it's not that busy in the month of March. But should we, let's be honest, when we beat Midland in the Europa League tomorrow, then you expect, because that's the round of 32, I think, in that competition. So there's still a lot of European football to come. Pretty sure it's round of 32 in the Europa League that you go into, or when you drop out the Champions League, do you go straight into the round of 16? No, it's the preliminary round. What? Okay. Maybe there's not enough teams on FIFA for the Europa League and the Europa Conference League to run as they normally should. Confused is the word I shall use, because I don't know what's happening there. You guys will have to let me know. Obviously, I've only done Chesnoid FC, and we only did the Champions League, I think, in that save. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Is that preliminary rounds basically the round of 32? You guys tell me. You guys tell me. That'll be all for now, though. That will drop us nicely into the episode tomorrow. 2 points off top, 4 points clear of third. We're actually consolidating as a 2-horse race at the top of the table for this title fight. Atletico Madrid on 36 points. A full 16 off us in second. Surely Diego Simeone's lost his job. If that were real life. Unbelievable. Right then, we'll crack on tomorrow with Espanyol, Midland, and Valencia and Athletic Club de Bilbao, I think, were the other fixtures, weren't they? And we'll see what happens in the Europa League, because not sure. That's all for today, though. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate your support. Thank you very much indeed. Make sure you drop the video a like if you enjoyed. With an episode of World is like that today, certainly it deserves it. I'll see you next time.